Hello Aries and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading is going to cover June 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements for a more complete reading are down in the description box as always. Okay, Aries, are you ready? Because we're going to start to look at the planets and how they're influencing you first, and even those around you. And then we're going to take a look at the messages that come from the tarot. And we're going to start with a beautiful sign. Venus, the planet of beauty and love. What is she here to do? Well, on the 6th of June, Venus is going to be entering Taurus, which means that you're going to get softer. Everyone's going to get softer. Things are going to slow down and love will feel a lot sweeter. But yes, I know you want to think concrete and stable. So what to do? Nothing to worry. Stay grounded, stay in the moment, but let love blossom, okay? Because it's time for it to blossom. 2 days later, we're going to be seeing Mercury enter the sign of Cancer, which means that the conversations that you're going to be having are going to be affectionate. Memories are going to start to resurface. You're going to start to speak from the heart, okay? And this is how you build bridges and how you deepen trust, through vulnerability. So remember, real wisdom begins in a soft mind. Now, why am I talking about beginning in a soft mind, etc.? What's starting? Well, the next day, on the 9th of June, Jupiter is going to be entering Cancer. And this is the start of a year-long cycle. And it's all about opening up your heart, about deepening emotions, because June has, all of the month of June, has emotional magic. So try to capture what really means a lot to you and make it grow from the inside out. If you've been unsure about the steps to take, your next steps, for example, in love, well, you better start thinking about it, because this is a year that you're going to be building something very deep and something very real. Love, togetherness, they're coming in to stay in. So think of this as a sort of soul renovation, because it's going to be a year-long cycle with a lot of personal growth tied to your personal needs. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, we have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th, and this is going to be entering your 9th house, Aries. So you can release the past beliefs that no longer serve you or your well-being. Remember that the opportunities arrive when you feel safe in expressing your truth. Speak the truth, and that's when the opportunities come in. Okay, this new moon is going to show you exactly the path of personal growth that you've been taking and what you've done to get to the here and the now. And that's going to be helping you understand a lot of things. Then, same day on the 11th, Saturn is going to be squaring with Jupiter. So this simply means that there's going to be a bit of a tug of war between optimism and realism, but you have nothing to worry about, not a drawback in any way whatsoever. In fact, it's an invitation for you to align with your integrity. Stay true to yourself, Aries, and the universe is going to find you. Okay? Okay, Spirit, let's see. What message do you have for Aries? Ooh. No, I heard no with this, yes with that. For the first 2 weeks of June, the last judgment. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, what is it that you're not learning, Aries? Something that you're not learning, some sort of lesson that you can't pick up, or you might have a little bit of self-doubt. We can't do this with one card. I have to go in. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing. What is it that you're not seeing? Something that you're not learning. To let go, to be softer, slow down. Because you're a fiery sign. Telling an Aries to slow down is not a good idea. Let's see. But the universe has a lesson for you just the same. Okay, universe. Show me what Aries needs to know. This? Ooh, the Empress. See, yeah, you've got something inside of you that wants to come out. You've got a lot of abundance. But there's something you're not learning. There's another card that wanted to come out. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You're a bit impatient. What is it? You're a bit impatient. There's something that wants to come. Okay, you're not learning a lesson. You're not seeing something because you've got so much inside of you and you're impatient, but there's still a lesson that you have to learn. To slow down, I heard. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. You've got, again, a lot of impatience because you're not getting what you expected to be getting at this point of the game. Okay, your rewards, etc. You wanted to have a lot more coming in for what you've done. But yeah, I'm hearing slow and steady, Aries. You got to slow down. Okay, here we go. This is stuff that you have to choose. Okay, the King of Swords. Now, are you going to choose reason or rationality? Are you going to... Are you going to set high standards and be strict? Or are you going to be more controlling and stronger? Because this is all up to you. This is something that you've had to learn. And then we've had the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful card. But are you going to be compassionate or are you going to be insecure? Okay. This is the person that is going to go slow, warmth, kindness, as the stars were telling you to do, or too strong, giving too much, doing too much. Wow. You have an important choice, Aries. I'm feeling that this is sort of, the whole thing is coming out like a lesson to slow down. Because you've been doing a lot and you haven't seen the rewards to it, and you're getting a little bit impatient because that's exactly what I said before. Now, Spirit had just repeated it in my head. Okay, but you have to slow down. If I remember correctly from the reading that I did in December for the entire year, you're going to change. You're going to say end. And you're going to take like a sabbatical and let others do the work because you've understood that you already have given everything that you can and you didn't get back what you wanted. Okay. And in fact, there we go. 5 of Wands. Okay. There's a conflict. Okay. Clashes that are happening because in fact, this is what you're deciding because in fact, it's all about what you wanted, what you did. You should have gotten this. And this could be in any sector, by the way. It could be in work, but it could also be in love and relationships. Okay. We have also the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay, everyone is getting this card. You guys are all getting the exact same cards somewhere along the lines. Because the stars are telling us to all slow down. And yet what we want it right away. This is telling me that, okay, you've got this conflict, but what the tarot is suggesting, because messages come through, they don't just show you what could be or what will be, but they're showing you what could be and the message entwined in it. Okay, if you were to slow down instead of fighting, let's say, instead of undergoing this conflict, just slow down. See how he's got that glass, like, okay, relax, read. Okay, take it easy, reflect, be the negotiator, because this is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so he's charming, he's graceful, he's diplomatic, he's the mediator, the negotiator. Okay, that's how you actually should be. They're showing you how you should be in contrast to how you usually are, because you're fiery. Okay. The Ace of Wands is telling actually everyone, because it's on almost every reading this time around, yeah, there's this block, there's a delay, etc. But in reality, this block or this delay is not a block and it's not a delay. It's the stars. They're telling us to slow down. And that's the feeling that we're going to get on the 6th of June when Venus enters Taurus. It's like, chill, relax, okay? So once you start being the negotiator, diplomatic, very poised, okay, things are not going to be delayed. They're going to simply slow down and take the pace that they're supposed to. Relaxing, comforting, sweet. Wow. Okay, Aries, I just heard you're going to have to cut it here for them. This is a lesson for you. And as you can see, you've got the choice that we talked about before. So think about it. Think about how you're going to act, because it could be the difference of enjoying it or not enjoying it. The results are going to be the same, but the universe is trying to tell you to slow down. And this could actually be the turning point, because remember that on the 9th, we have a quick change. Okay, there's a new cycle that's opening up, and you are going to start loving yourself a little bit more, which is really good. Okay, well, I anticipated something. Okay, thank you, Aries, for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now, from Angel.